Mr. President, as I come to the floor today during the consideration of the National Defense Authorization to bring my colleagues up to date on the Appropriations bill. As we know, the continuing resolution expires on Thursday at midnight. But I'm here to talk about some good news. The Appropriations Committee on both sides of the dome, the House Appropriations Committee and the Senate, working in a conference committee, has completed its work. This legislation is now, as we speak, heading to the Rules Committee into the House. Hopefully it will head to the House floor tomorrow, on the Senate tomorrow night, and into Friday. And this means no government shutdown, no government on autopilot. We fund the government through the rest of the fiscal year for 2015, except Homeland Security, which will be a continuing resolution. Mr. President, what we're talking about here is a monumental achievement, Chip. It is a monumental achievement, Chip, for showing how we can work together. We can govern and we can get the job done. Working on a bipartisan basis in the Senate, we worked on our subcommittees. We held our hearings. We held 60 hearings in 60 days and did a good bit of our markups. We were able to work on our Senate appropriations. Over in the House, they did the same thing. But then, alas, when we got to September, we had to go on a continuing resolution. That was till December 11th. I, as a rule, don't like continuing resolutions. We have 12 subcommittees, and I'd hope under the time I chaired the committee and held the gavel that we could consider one bill at a time and bring it to the Senate floor. Alas, partisan politics, gridlock, deadlock, gamemanship, showmanship prevented all that. But you know what? We on the Appropriations Committee, working with me with my vice chair, Senator Shelby of Alabama, we kept ourselves on track. Then we met in the conference committee, first our subcommittee chairs, and then Chairman Rogers, Shelby, Congresswoman Lilly, and myself. We did work together on a $1 trillion spending bill. That number is breathtaking. But we need to remember over $550 billion is in national defense. The rest is in domestic discretionary. That means everything from veterans to foreign aid to school aid, and also funding innovation. I will talk more explicitly about the bill when it comes to the Senate floor. But for today, I wanted everyone to know we're keeping the process going. We actually made the process work. We showed that we could govern. We worked across the aisle. We worked across the dome. We practiced civility. We argued. We debated. We fought. You know, sometimes you give a little, you take a little, but you stand up for them all. And I want to know that we were able to concentrate and compromise what I call capitulation on principle. So I wanted to say to my colleagues, stay steady, stay strong. We expect that the House will pass its rule sometime after 3 o'clock today. That's the framework that enables them to go to the floor tomorrow. They will follow their own rule, and hopefully that bill would pass. If it does pass, it will come to the Senate, and we will immediately take it up under the rules that the two leaders will have worked and established. So we look forward to completing the job on the Appropriations Committee within the next 72 hours. I hope this update is of value to my colleagues as they plan their schedule and wish to participate in the debate and the discussion. But it's not whether it's of value to us. It's whether it's the value to the nation. I think what the last election said was, we've lost confidence in your ability to govern. We hope to, over the next 72 hours, by the way we will bring this bill to the floor, we will make a significant step to restore that confidence and get out of this whole game of government by crisis, government by artificially imposed deadlines, where all it is more drama than debate. And we would like to get back to this regular order. Hopefully, though, we now can move our bill forward.